just common household magic items? What sort of gear are you looking for?
Probably mostly adventuring gear.
And are you looking to spend a pretty penny or just some pocket change?
Depends on what they have, but maybe some of both. There's not anything particular that we're looking for as far as I know, but if something catches our eye.
We might also have very valuable things to sell.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say is we have some stuff that we can that we were looking to like exchange or sell, and we didn't know if there was a specific place that we should go to do that or if we can just ask random shopkeepers.
Well, off the top of my head, I can think of a few. Not all would be willing to purchase, but maybe they would trade, depending on the quality of items you have. Doors.
Oh, and the last question that I had was, Bones wasn't really with us when we were planning to meet the king, and we want to make sure that he's as ready as we are. And is there somewhere that we can get him, like maybe a nice cape or something off the rack, but like maybe specialized?
Well, I know, I mean, depending on, I guess you may not have enough time. I know a good tailor who could stop by and get you one.
Faster's better, probably.
Okay, then. Yes. So there is a. I mean, it's not close. You'd have to go up a couple levels to. Oh, definitely not that. Oh, here. The Luminar Court has the Silk Dream Galleries, which has many a shop of tailor-made robes and outfits, with quite useful, some magical, some not threads. I think that's probably the best place to look, especially looking over at Bones. He looks like, because I'm guessing you're currently wearing your robes and such.
Uh-huh. And a wyvern skull.
And a wyvern skull. Yeah, looks up and down. Definitely looks like a caster type, I'm guessing. So yeah, I would suggest going there. They're specifically inclined for outfitting a mage. As for magic shops, for some who might have some nicer stuff, I would suggest going to maybe the Crystal Loom. Deja Reliquary is another one. They're ones who are most likely barter or trade.
So what reliquary?
Azure. And then the Vein Sanctum is another one that might have some nicer items. And then for if you're just looking to spend some pocket change, the Copper Bin Curies, they could potentially trade, especially if you have if you're just trying to get rid of some I know they take like monster bits, for crafting
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. And then the Golden Promenade Arcanum, they should have some interesting stuff to pick up. I know they also lean towards having divine words. Brain work. Divine things for those who may be worshippers. I know they have some scrolls and stuff that kind of fit that.
Well, that seems like some great options to start off with. Is the sending stone two-way? Can you get a hold of us to let us know if we are scheduled like super fast for the king or whatever?
Yes, and I could probably, I would dare say, if you were summoned, you probably will get a meeting today if I can get a hold of the castle and let them know.
How soon would you think that would be if you were to contact them now? Would they say something like within the next hour, or would it be a little later in the afternoon?
I believe the king usually takes his meetings in the afternoon, closer to evening, usually before supper time.
Looks at Qatar. Sounds like we have time to go get something nice for Bones, and then maybe
Yeah.
come back and wait for the date.
Yeah, probably. So we did our due diligence and did some research on meetings with the king, etc., because we haven't before. So we know some things, but is there anything specific that you feel like we should know before we go to meet him?
Well, I've never met him myself. I do know he, well, let's just say from what I've heard, he's a bit eccentric. But I mean, as long as you're not doing anything to upset him or cause any problems with him or his staff, you should be good. You might want to make sure your clothing you're wearing isn't something he's currently dressed as or has been recently, because that can often upset him.
Is there like a magazine that keeps track of what he's worn recently?
Yeah, actually, I think the Fast and Times actually keeps a list in it of outfits that he's wearing or going to be wearing because, issues. But as long as it's not something he's actively or was the last thing he was wearing, then you're fine.
Could we get a couple of copies of the most recent Fast and Times and maybe the last issue delivered to
Of
the
course.
room?
Makes another note. I can have that sent up post haste once I get down.
Lovely.
All right. Anything else you need? Anything for your stay? Anything to make it more comfortable? Anything you want to see while you're here?
I think we're okay for right now because we're not entirely sure how long our stay is going to be. I imagine we'll probably, I think we only scheduled these rooms for last night. I think we'll probably at least need them for one more night, if you could arrange that for us. And then we may contact you again once we know a little more, like maybe after the meeting with the king. And once we know a little more about how much time we have and everything.
Do you recommend any place cool in do you have a part in the river area?
The river area. I mean, you mean the ocean? Like I said, the river itself is kind of restricted for the most part, but the ocean.
The ocean, yes. You kept saying river mouth, and I kept thinking river.
Yeah, so like this is the river mouth.
Yeah, I got it.
This is all ocean where the stuff is. Okay. Yeah, like if you're going over there, I know there's a few racing areas I know over there. If you're looking to maybe bet on some seahorse races, I think there's a good bar if you're looking to just visit the nightlife in that area. What sort of adventures are you looking for over there?
I don't know.
Well, they have just about anything you can expect for an underwater place. Obviously, you'll see less air-only breathers over there because, well, but there'll be some, magic users and stuff. I would suggest if you do go over there, though, to see her pen writes a piece of paper, a note on a piece of paper that it then like goes and cuts out. And she pulls it out of the notepad and holds it out to you. Try this location. Looks like something you might be interested in. Has a few different entertainment district things in it that might pique your interest.
Oh.
Is that only for water stuff?
I mean, it is underwater. That's what you asked for.
Oh, okay. Well, are there other entertainment things in the city? Like, is there maybe a fighting arena?
Oh, there's several, depending on what you're looking to fight. Let's see. There's if you're just looking to stack up your prowess, man to man, there's a few boxing arenas. There's some of the adventuring guilds will have things like monster fights. There is there's a maids arena if you're looking to just
one monster fight.
I mean, depending on the monster and the people, yeah.
Well, we have the sending stone. If we seem to have enough time to stay to seek out entertainment like that, I'll definitely ask more about that.